Now, hold on. Let me make sure this is now. Okay, that's on mute. Let me make sure my Twitch. I have my Twitch up. I have my chat for my Discord. And I also have my Patreon chat. If anybody is on my Patreon, the Patreon chat is the biggest chat I have right here on my screen. And I will be, if you girls have any questions, that's how you get my attention. What is the tea, everybody? What is the tea, everybody? This is your girl. Oh my God, I haven't said that intro in a really long time. Oh, by the way, this is a Christmas miracle. I have not gone live. Hold on, let me put this microphone close to my mouth, honey, because you know I love to talk. I love to communicate. Girls, I have not gone live on this official, my main YouTube channel in over a year. Maybe a little less. Maybe, there might have been one moment or two, but I removed it. But I think I found a formula that works for me. But by the way, hi, shalom to the girls on Twitch. Shout out to my audience who follows me on Patreon. I want to, more than anything, I've been really struggling how to figure out how to feed my Patreon children, because I have people that follow me on Patreon and I've been finding it difficult to find the balance with my shooting schedule, my working schedule, but I think I just did it. I don't know why, I just had an epiphany. What I'm going to do, my format that I enjoy the most when I go live is going live on YouTube. I'm an old school YouTuber, right? So I figured out a formula that I think you girls are going to like and you girls are going to enjoy. I have a history of being a live stream doll. And recently I have, been so dedicated. I've been doing such a, can we have a round of applause for me, honey? Hold on, let me put this on right now real quick, honey, because we're giving a vibe. We're taking it back to 2020. What was this? 2024, 2023? I am good at I'm good at a live streaming. The girls love when I go live and I just let my mind start unraveling and going crazy. But as I have, become the host of Dragvestigation, and as the more seriously I take this role of the Dragvestigator, I have further and further and further gone away from live streams. So I think I found a middle ground that I think all of you are going to enjoy. And if you don't enjoy it, we will get used to it. We'll get used to it. Because there's no choice. I think this is going to work. What I'm going to do, since I am so fixated with keeping my formula and my new routine, which is I post my Dragvestigation, my new episodes of Dragvestigations. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try. Hi, Tita. I'm here with my. Grab a chair. Una silla, Tita. Tráete una silla. De allá de afuera del comedor, donde sea, no importa. Tráete una silla. Tiene que haber una sillita ahí. One of my friends is here for the holidays. She came in to visit and she's hanging out with me. We've been drinking a cocktail or two. And so I think what is really going to work for me, that's going to make my life easier, and that way I can continue to feed the children, is I will be going live on YouTube, on this official YouTube channel, at the minimum once a week. But you will only be able to catch me when you catch me. I will announce it maybe like an hour or two before I go live. And when I go live, if you catch me live, then you got a free show. But if you want to rewatch my live stream, which a lot of the girls like to watch my long format, like hour plus live streams, you will have to watch my live stream. Will only be available for replay on Patreon. That is something that works for me and feels natural for me. And, press the number 1 in the comments if you live. Press the number 2 in the comments if you're not bothered. I'm here with my sister, Jessica. She's all the way from Oklahoma. The dolls, honey, they're representing for trans women everywhere from Oklahoma. How are you, sister?
Good.
Are you feeling it? You were outside. You had a cocktail and you had a cigarette. What did the cigarette give you? Did the cigarette give you what you needed? Okay, you're just gonna sit here and chill with me, right? Because she's not as eccentric as I am. Okay, let me see. Where are the Patreon dolls? I have Jacqueline on Patreon. She said, Luscious, that works for me. Let's go. Then when we go to sleep, Santa will come. Oh, baby, let me tell you, Santa came. Let me tell you, Santa came over here and baby, pounded me down and let me have it. We also have Miss ULO, Miss Ulo on Patreon, and she says, I hope we get to see Kiana and Davina. I will be inviting, while I'm here in Brownsville, Texas during the holidays. She's from Tulsa, Oklahoma. While I am here, I will be inviting the lady Kiana and the lady Davina to come over here and have a kiki with me. Oh, I forget. We also have YouTube. I have to answer the YouTube comments because the girls they want comments. Let me see who's over here. We got Miss at ESPERH01. She said, your videos have helped me so much. Te quiero. Ay, gracias, mi amor, mi vida, tesoro. Gracias. Me gusta y me encanta tanto que mis videos te ayuden y te den un poquito de felicidad. Shout out to Miss at Mr. Kevin Nader, which if from the picture that looks like Kevina Garza. I remember, okay, back in the days before my audience had grown and, you know, people gave a fuck, bitch. When no one was bothered, let me tell you, I remember the girls who were there bothered and bitter and supporting me and watching me. And Kevina was part of the Discord girls. Shout out to Kevina Garza. He says, oh, I have not tipped the doll on here in forever. I love you and miss you, my friend. Merry Christmas, the Kevina Garza. Thank you. There we go, Miss Kevina. Miss Kevina, she's still alive. She's still alive. She's out there. Through the grace of God, she still has a pulse and she's living, roaming the world. We also have Miss at Jack _Jack. And she says, I just became a YouTube member. Girls, listen, I'm like Mariah Carey, but, you know, delusional, clearly, without all the wealth, honey. But I have it like a discography. I have a career. I've been on YouTube for years. I have a lot of videos, YouTube videos that, you know, represent old versions of me. I no longer have them available to the public. But if you become a member of my YouTube, you will have access to the many, many hundreds of YouTube videos. And let me tell you, those videos are good. And they're all an hour, 2 hours, 3 hour videos. So if you enjoy watching someone just sit there and kiki for hours and hours and just ramble on, become a member and you can watch my old school YouTube videos where I would really kiki. Because let me tell you, on Drag Investigations, I go in, but it's very specific. It's very contained. It's very controlled. But on my old school YouTube videos, I would run my mouth. Let me tell you. Baby, honey. Shout out to Miss at Davies Version. She says, Merry Christmas, Mother. Congratulations for such a big year for you. And thank you for a year of making us laugh, loved, and feel seen. Love you. All right. Thank you, mi amor, Miss Davies Version. Thank you, my love. I've had a crazy year. I've had a crazy year. I'm not the same person. Let me tell you something. I might look the same, honey. Listen, this year I gained 10 pounds and then I lost 10 pounds. I might look the same, but I've changed a lot. I've grown.
Not in person.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Physically. But you know what? Let me tell you something. Can I tell you the girls this? And I'm going to share something with you girls, and I'm going to be very vulnerable. And I will probably never talk about this ever again. This 2026 is the year of transformation. And when I mean transformation, I mean real metamorphosis. Now that I found success with social media, I am going to invest in me. And what does that mean? I'm going to start investing money on me physically, on my and this doesn't necessarily mean surgery, but it could be. It could. Because let me tell you this. I deserve it. I've earned it. I've been a brick my whole life, and it's time for me to sharpen the edges and polish, get out a little bit of the craters and the texture, get it out. And, you know, now that I am a place in my life where I can, I will. And so in 2026, I'm going to invest in me. I want to, there's many things, many plans. And I think it's time. I think it's time that I put a little bit of care and a little bit of an investment into myself, because for a very long time, I realized not only was I not really caring for myself, bitch, I didn't have any money. And I was broke. Like if you want to invest in yourself, you know, money helps. Money, absolutely. Listen, even if you ain't got no money at the house, there are still ways. But I never did them. I never went. I never did them. So, but now I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to go to the doctor, and I'm gonna go to the doctor, and I'm gonna tell the doctor, how can I fix this skin, sweetheart? How can I fix this skin? Look at this texture over here. Look at this skin tag over here. How can I get rid of this skin tag, sweetie? I'm gonna open my legs to the doctor, and I'm gonna tell the doctor, look at the dark in between my thighs. How can I whiten that? How can I clear it up? Because let me tell you, let me tell you something. When the train pulls up, I want to be able to bend over. Let me tell you, when I bend over, I want the tray to be shook, but in a good way. Like, I want it to be like, damn, this looks good. I don't want to get on the bed, on my knees, bend over, bend down, spread my ass. And he's like, wait a minute, baby, what's going on over here? You know what I mean? Like, I want to look good. I also, you know what I want to do? I want to look good with the lights on, Jessica.
Why, you don't feel comfortable?
I don't, right now, I'm going to be very honest with you. I'm very delusional. I'm very confident. I don't care. But every time I pull trade, I always have to have like the lights dim low. I have a little red light, like, you know, the red light special. Like, it's, but I want to get to the point where, bitch, I can be out in the sun hitting my body, and I could just be naked, legs open, ass, everything. And everything looks delicious. I want to look delicious 24/7 in the sunlight.
And you smell good.
And smell good too, bitch. And smell good too. Well, I always try. I always do the attempt to smell good. Absolutely. Shout out to @Nebula Omega. She said, I'm excited to kick back live outside the club again. The girls. And I'm telling you, girls, this is a Christmas miracle. I have not been live in over a year. I know it's 2 a.m. here in Texas. I'll probably go live again tomorrow, because I think I found a formula that works for me. I love this idea of like doing like a stealth, like low-key live stream on my main channel, and then staying for an hour and then disappearing, and then the live stream will only be available for playback on Patreon. That sounds fun to me. I love that. Shout out to David Cancun, all the way from Cancun. Thank you, mi amor. Shout out to the Lady Shug. She says, I love you, my relative. It's been too long. Everyone make some noise for the Lady Shug, honey, the Native American doll, representing for the Native American representation, the indigenous girls. Shout out to Miss Miguel X Medina X. She says, besos desde Austin, Texas. Te mereces todo lo que tienes porque te esforzaste y la que sopo. La que sopo.
La que soporto.
La que sopo es con un sapo. ¿Será un sapo? Shout out, and she says, we need Divina Kiana and Mama Lash. Oh, thank you, mi amor. It will happen. I will get to it. Divina and Kiana. Oh, every time I see Kiana wants to go live, because Kiana loves the old school live streams. Shout out to @Felix Diaz Jr. 7836. She said, Lushious, meet up Christmas mamas from Fresno. Ooh, shout out to the Fresno, California girls. And also shout out to the girls from Los Fresnos, Texas, down here in the 956, honey, where you know right now the gunshots are going off. Shout out to Remy Starlight 8485. She says, I've only ever seen you on Twitch when my favorite streamers would play your clips. I just saw you again and I finally heard your name. That's why I'm here. I just want to say you are born to be a star. Ay, gracias, mi amor. I'm trying, honey. It's not easy, let me tell you. I've been, honey, for 17 years. I've been over here figuring it out, how to be a star. And I'm close. I'm getting closer. I feel it. Shout out to Miss E. Cavazos 331. She says, will you go to Char Days 2026 with Divina? I'm going to try. I would love to. I love Charo Days. It's not the same though. When we were younger, 15, 20 years ago, Charo Days was everything. Now you go out, girl, maybe you'll see one Charo, maybe one day. And then you got to use your imagination because it's rough out there. It's rough. Shout out to Miss Simply Complicated 1222. She says, Merry Christmas to you and your familia doll. I love your drag investigations. Gracias, mi amor. Thank you to Miss Simply Complicated. We also got Miss Elsfel. She says, Merry Christmas. Much love from Danny and Ernesto, the San Francisco dolls. We love you. Get your Christmas trade, girl. Let me tell you something about San Francisco. There is a man in San Francisco who's been in my DMs. He has a humongous penis. And he wants to come over and he wants to do things to me with a humongous penis. But let me tell you something. I don't think I'm going to let him. I don't think I'm gonna let him because now I'm a woman who respects herself, and I can't just be letting any random man who sends me a DM think that he can come over here and break this cookie apart and crumble the pieces. But who knows? You never know. Because I say that now, but you girls know that I'm a Libra. I love to say one thing, and then by tomorrow, I feel completely differently. Shout out to Ms. Real Olo. She says, happy Saturnalia to a great 2026. We're going to beat the battle. What is this? What is she going through? What is this woman going through? Hashtag save the dolls. Saturnalia. Do you know what that is? It sounds like witchcraft. I live. Okay, and then we got David Cancun. Shout out to David Cancun coming through again. We got Miss Alex Hernandez 7525 coming through for the dolls. We have Miss Q_Q6162. She says, can you address the skull situation dripping for the innermost cavity into the outer membranes? The skull situation dripping for the innermost cavity. Sweetie, what are you going through? Where are you? And are you in a basement somewhere? Are you distressed? Press the number 1 in the comments if you are distressed right now, because this woman's stressing me out. Shout out to Miss Mauritz 1021. We also have Miss Aichi D23. She said, love you. Merry Christmas. So proud of you always, from the gentle creatures. Shout out to the girls with a little bit of the gentle inside of them. Alex Hernandez coming through again. She says, please come to Phoenix, Luscious. The Phoenix FAGs need you. Merry Christmas. Can I just say, the last time I went live stream, that term FAG, it wasn't a thing. It wasn't a part of my vocabulary. I hadn't come up with it yet. And so I officially, on record, this is the first time that I read a comment and I say the word FAG on my YouTube live stream. That's really cool. That's like a really nerdy thing to comment on, but I love it. Shout out to Andrew Cruz 6394. Became a YouTube member. Thank you, mi amor. You're going to get so much life watching all of my old YouTube live streams. Jessica's been in them. Divina, Kiana, so many people. A lot of people that I don't even talk about anymore, that I don't talk to, that I don't relate to, that I don't understand. They're there. But let me tell you something. It's a part of the history, honey. You live, you learn. Let me tell you, I've learned so many lessons through all the errors I've made in my life, with all the people that I've allowed near me. I've learned a lesson. And let me tell you, to every single busted brick out there who has ever lost my friendship, I want you to know, I learned a lesson, bitch. And I took all of the knowledge and I made it work. I made it work. Shout out to Miss Roshini. She says, Lush, I've been following you sincerely the beginning. I am currently passing a bitter Christmas because the demon of obesity has been harassing me and making me feel unworthy to pull trade. I love you. Let me tell you something, Miss Rashini. I need you to snap out of it, little girl. Yes, you may be eating too much. Sure, you might be overweight, and you might be absolutely being destroyed and devoured by the demon of obesity. But let me tell you something. The trade doesn't matter, honey. Oh, honey, baby, let me tell you, the fatter you are, the more the trade live. And there are men out there who, the bigger you are, they just want you to get bigger. So listen, you never know what a man is thinking in his head. You are the only one who is sitting there thinking about how fat you are. You're over there getting distracted and you're thinking, oh, this man, he's not going to like me. He's not going to live for me. He's not going to live for the stomach. He's not going to live for the fupa. He's not going to live for all, baby. But let me tell you something. Did that man even say anything? Baby, that man is over there pounding you down. Why are you worried about it? Get out of your head, little girl. These men don't care. Baby, let me tell you something. I have seen a piece of trade. Oh, I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to tell you a very sad story. Me and Jessica, we both lived in Houston, Texas. Okay? Baby, let me tell you something. Jessica, she was, she was a woman. She was living her life. There was this one time that she pulled, or how was the story? It was your trade. Was it your trade or my trade?
My trade.
It was so she had this trade. He was fine.
In my house.
In her house. And I did it in her house. It was a fine piece of trade, chocolate trade. And a big old piece, okay? Baby, hello, shalom. Let me tell you this. Tell me why. She slept with the trade for free. Because in her mind, she's thinking, oh, he's sick and he looks like a football player. He's not going to pay me. He's not going to take his time. Like, Jessica took it as like, he's doing me a favor. I'm gutted and destroyed, and he looks delicious, so I can't possibly charge him. She said, you know what, I'm gonna do it for free. Tell me why. What was it? The next day? The next day, he came over with me and he paid me.
In my house.
And it was your house because I was visiting you
Yeah.
in Houston. She lived in Houston, Texas, okay? So I came to
and I
visit,
heard everything,
and she heard and saw, and then when the door opened, it was when the door opened and the man came out, she said, wait a minute.
What happened here? What are you doing here?
And I came out and I said, sister, he paid me, sweetie. He paid me, mama. And that goes to show you the fat bitch got pussy. No, that's wrong. The fat pussy got power. Fat pussy got power. So don't come over here and sell your pussy for cheap, baby. And go through the gigs. Because let me tell you, the trade, they do not care. They will go over there and they will pay a fat bitch. Shout out to Miss Esper H01. She said, baby, you were born a star. Todo lo vemos. Ay, gracias, mi amor. Muchas gracias. We also have Miss Andrew Cruz 6394. We're going to save the doll. Say hello to Ro. Shout out to Miss Ro. Hello, shalom, Miss Ro. We also have Miss at Banana Buddha up in here giving a shout. Oh, honey. We got the big spenders coming through. We got at Know Thyself 7260. She said, Feliz Navidad, Lushious. The Skin Potion family loves you. Oh my God, girls. Oh, shout out to Skin Potion. I am obsessed with Skin Potion. I'm not even kidding. I don't use lotions anymore. I use the Skin Potion oils. They're so bougie and they smell so delicious and it feels so good on the skin. And I'm not even lying. I have, because now that I'm a bi, what would be the word? Like, it's not bisexual. It's not it could be bi-coastal because technically I live in Brownsville and the coast of Brownsville is Gulf of Mexico. And then I also live in LA. And so the coast in LA is the Pacific Ocean. So I'm bi-coastal. I have my home in Texas and I have my apartment in Los Angeles and I fly back and forth. And I have some of my Skin Potion oils in LA and I have some here at my house in Brownsville, Texas too. I love them so much. Shout out. Thank you so much, Miss at Know Thyself 7260. Shout out to Miss Moonlight Rhymes. Miss Moonlight Rhymes. We also have Miss at Cam. She's the Cam girl. She says, Luscious, my tía Leti loves you. Saluditos para la tía Leti. La tía Leti, donde esté la tía Leti. You know tía Leti, today they made her cook. Oh, you know tía Leti, they made her cook. They made her cook pozole, menudo, tamales, asado de puerco, arroz, puré de papa, espagueti verde, y tortillas de masa y de harina. You know they made tía Leti cook today. Shout out to all the Mexican people and Latinos watching me who went in and cooked their food today for the holidays. Shout out to all the women who are watching me right now who today, because of gender roles, they put you bitches to cook. I was with my tias earlier and I was telling them, I said, tomorrow we should change all the gender roles and all the men should go in the kitchen in the house and they need to cook the tamales and the pozole and the menudo and all the things, baby, el spaghetti verde. And the women, they can be outside doing the carne asada on the grill and drinking a beer and smoking a cigarette. Why not? And they can even hit the little marijuana pen. Absolutely. Because you know these men, they're out there hitting the marijuana pen. I know the men, they're out there hitting it. Shout out to Miss at Stephen Brower 1755. Merry Christmas from Efrain and Stephen. We love you. Shout out Efrain and Stephen. We also have Miss at Aubrey Shaw. She says, Happy Christmas, Mama. Gracias, mi amor. Feliz Navidad. Shout out to Miss Simply Complicated 1222. Luscious, what is the tea? Are the trades better in Texas or Cali? That's a very difficult question to answer. I will say right now, at this point in my life, the Los Angeles trade is very, I'm evolving and I'm learning so much. I'm having so many strange experiences, but because the men in LA are characters, they come in, they have a story, they have a plot, they have an adventure to share, and they're in the middle of an adventure. And in like, for example, in Texas, they have, baby, they're barely waking up, honey. They're barely waking up. They're opening their eyes. They still don't know what, not all the time though. Sometimes there is this piece of trade or two that'll let you have it. Shout out to Miss at Nebula Omega. She said, will you tell us who Cheese is now? Who is Cheese? Was there a Cheese girl that I was talking about? I don't remember no Cheese. Explain it to me. Break it down because I don't remember. Shout out to @MoonlightRhymes. She says, I love you. Would love to see you here in Denver. Shout out to Denver, Colorado, the Denver girls. We also have Miss Banana Buddha for the love of the art, por el amor al arte. Shout out to the girls out there who they've never charged a man and they just do it for free. That means you do it for the love of the arts. Shout out to Miss @SkinPotion_. She says, yes, we love you, Lushious. Thank you, mi amor, Skin Potion girls. If you ever check them out online, please go to skinpotion.com. Those oils are bougie. They're expensive, but they're good. Shout out to Miss @Denizen52. Merry Christmas. Love to you and your family. What are your Christmas traditions? So we actually open our presents December 23rd, right at midnight when it turns into December 24th. And let me tell you, everybody gags when I tell them that. But let me tell you why. My brother, his birthday is December 24th. He's a December 24th baby. So I feel like as a tradition, we just always, there's two parts. We were, as kids, we were just like, we didn't want to wait. So we would pressure our mom to just like, let's do it. And then at midnight, every midnight at 12 o'clock, December 24th, we would always like celebrate my brother, give him, tell him happy birthday, give us his presents. So then we always start our gift opening ceremony for Christmas. My brother's the first one because it's his birthday. So he has to open his gifts first and then everybody else follows. And it's usually me and my mom are the last two at the very end. But everyone, my brother, he just had his birthday technically yesterday. He just turned 36 years old and we always do that. So we open our gifts on Christmas Eve. We do not wait to Christmas. Okay, who else do we got up in here? Oh, baby, we got Miss Yolanda Pfister, 222. Merry Christmas, Luscious. I love you. Thank you, mi amor, Miss Yolanda. I remember that name. I've heard it before. Shout out to Miss Dos Veces Jaime. Baby, she's Jaime part 2 to the square, to the second power. We got Miss Aubrey Shaw. We got Miss M. Rosales. She said, can skin care and lotion help out a brick? Can a brick transform into a doll? Love you. Absolutely. Let me tell you something. We all have a capacity to be a brick. We all know what it feels like to be a brick. And yes, a lot of girls, they do focus on themselves. They take care of themselves. They love themselves. They invest in themselves. They believe in themselves. And then they come out of brickdom. But let me tell you, it doesn't matter how beautiful you are. I can always see the brick, bitch. I can always see the brick. And honey, I've been around beautiful people. And the moment they come up to me and they just start speaking and I'm like, oh, bitch, a brick, a rough cement boulder. Shout out to Miss Banana Buddha. Shalada. Oh, I saw Shalada. Oh, I haven't seen Shalada this trip yet. I'm going to see Shalada on Friday, girls. Shout out to Miss Shalada. Shalada Terror. We also have Miss Andrew Cruz, 6394. She says, please tell Ro or Christian hello. Come back to San Antonio. Christian and Ro, wherever you are, baby, it's not giving it. It's not working for you. Give it up and come back to San Antonio. Shout out to Alberto Garcia 9411. She said, Luscious, you have brought so much joy to my husband and I. Sending positive vibes to your mom. I know she misses her sister. May your beautiful Tia rest in peace. Can you call my hubby out and call him a busted brick? Pablito and I love you. Okay, so which one is which? Alberto is the messenger. Pablito's the husband. Pablito, mi amor. I'm so sorry to tell you, sweetheart. No matter, I understand it's been rough. And I know you've been trying, but no matter what you've done, it's not enough. I still see the busted brick inside of you. Shout out to Pablito. Okay, who else do we have? We have Tita, where's your drink?
Over there.
Go get your cocktail so we can sit here and kiki and have a little cocktail. This is Honey. Hello. Shout out to Miss Jewel Gray 93. She said, Feliz Navidad, Mami. Much love from my boyfriend and I here in San Antonio, Texas. I can't wait for you to come visit again. So proud of you, the dolls. Honey, shout out to Miss Jewel Gray 93. Gracias, mi amor. And shout out to the dolls in San Antonio, Texas. We also have Miss David Cancun. We have David Cancun. Shout out to Miss David Cancun. Is this woman trying to get me out there to Cancun? Shout out to Clita Reese. Honey, we got Miss Clita Reese. She says, Merry Christmas, Lush. Seeing you go live again is the best present ever. Congratulations on a successful year. We are so proud. Wishing you more in 2026. I love you. Gracias, mi amor. Miss Clara Reese, baby. Saluditos, mi amor. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and a happy new year to Miss Clitoris. We also have Miss Maybe I'm Just Like My Mother. She says, Besos from Australia. Come visit sometime, beauty. Girls, at around the end of September, I got really burnt out from traveling. I don't do very well with traveling. I'll be honest with you, it's not my favorite thing. However, I blocked out the entirety of 2025 and I haven't traveled anywhere. So in 2026, I will be opening myself up to the opportunities of travel. I have been invited to several places across the ocean, across the pond. So you might be seeing me showing up somewhere around the world. And Australia might be one of those places. But I will let you know when the time comes. I'm excited because I definitely took some time to rest and heal. And I'm very open and receptive now to traveling again. Because let me tell you, at the end of September, if you would have asked me, Lushious, do you want to come to Australia? I would have said, sweetie, right now I can't. I just need to be home for a second. I need to breathe and I need to recollect and reconvene. And, it took me a minute. Shout out to Miss Andrew Cruz 6394. Luscious, did you like San Antonio? Oh, I love San Antonio. Actually, can I tell you something? I might have shared this before, but San Antonio is the last time that I kissed a man. I went out one night and I had two guys fighting over me, which is so bizarre because I was not in drag. I was not dressed as a woman. I was a man. And I feel like as a guy, I feel like I get paid dust. Like I don't have any luck with men, especially gay men. Like they see me and they're like, no. And so I don't have any luck with men. I have horrible luck with dating. But the last time I was in San Antonio, I felt so cute. And I felt so wanted and attracted because I met this one guy first. I was at the hot dog stand and then he just randomly started grabbing my hand. He was an older man. He was an older gentleman, but he was cute. We started talking and then we made out. But when I was making out with him, there was this other guy who I thought was just like a fan of mine or a follower. And he was just sitting there. He was talking to Kiana, giving me compliments. But I'm over here making out with this other guy. So then the guy that I'm making out with, he's like, hey, I'm going to go to my car to drop off this food. I'll be back. And I was like, okay, I'll wait for you here. He left. And then the other guy started like telling me that, oh, I'm starting to feel jealous. And I said, jealous of what? Don't tell me that you're feeling jealous that I'm over here kissing this man. And he said, yeah, I'm feeling jealous because I want to kiss you too. And I was like, wait a minute, sweetie, don't do this. Don't come. And so, girl, it was such let me tell you, unless it's ever happened to you, having two men be jealous over you and fighting over you, it feels amazing. I would love it if it happens again. I would enjoy it. I would think it was so delicious. Oh, I loved it. It made me feel so wanted and desired. So yes, to answer the question, I love San Antonio because the last time I was in San Antonio, I had two men fighting over my affection and it felt lovely. Shout out to Miss @banana_Buddha. She said, Luscious, happy Christmas. Whenever I'm going through the gigs, I put one of your vids on and get my life. Thank you, girl. You are loved. Gracias, mi amor, Miss Banana Buddha. Thank you, baby. You know what? I'm having so much fun. I forgot how much I enjoy connecting with you and doing lives. So I think tomorrow, I'm actually going to Mexico tomorrow to visit family. Once I get back from Mexico, I want to go live again. I want to do this again. This is so much fun. I haven't done this in such a long time. I miss it. Shout out to Miss JPRATM1993. Maybe the girls are out here tonight. Shout out to Miss Miguel Medina. She said the doll in the back deserves a proper introduction. Lush, will you be the main host on the next Drag Latina? I don't know. I don't know if I would. I think right now I'm very focused on my projects. I will be honest with you. For me to stop what I'm doing and put pause on the things I'm doing to go work on another show, it would have to be rice. It would have to be so rice. I've been doing this for a very long time, and I know that I haven't necessarily been successful at it for a very long time, but working in this industry, I've learned to advocate for myself. I've learned to communicate what I want, what I need. And so I would communicate those things. And if those things could happen, it felt really cool, and the vibe was there, and it felt like something I would want to do, then yeah, of course. But right now, I have things set in motion. I've been doing some really cool things. I have some really cool things planned and lined up for 2026. So right now, I'm looking to the future. I'm not looking to the past. Shout out to at Lunaria Moth. She said, will you dragvestigate a Ren Fair next year? I've never been to a Ren Fair. I know that's the Renaissance Fair. I've never been, but I think it could be fun. I tend to like to do not gimmicky things. I tend to do things that I feel I myself would enjoy, and things that I myself would want to watch. The things I do for dragvestigation, I do them for the kid that I was. When I was 15, 16 years old and I was queer, I wish I would have seen me on camera running around and doing all the things I was doing, and having the confidence that I have now. So I do dragvestigations for the little boy, the little girl inside of me. And so Ren Fair could be fun, but I would have to find, it would have to be real. It would have to be a real Ren Fair, and it would have to be very diverse, because it would have to make sense with something that I would genuinely go to or want to do. I wouldn't want to just be like, oh, that's a cool idea for dragvestigations, let me go do that. That's so out of my character. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't want to do it. It has to be something that I genuinely want to put out into the world, because I would want to see it when I was young. Because it would have helped me when I was young. Shout out to the Blob Ject Fish. She said, hi, Luscious. Merry Christmas. I remember in a recent dragvestigations video, you said you wanted a Game Boy and mentioned Pokemon. I was wondering, who's your favorite Pokemon? Big love from Virginia. Such a difficult question. I love Gengar. And I like Squirtle. I actually think, again, this goes to me investing in myself. There's a part, I'm not going to tell you where it is, but there's a part of my body where I have a scar, and I want to get a tattoo on that scar. And I think I want to get a Squirtle. And I can't tell you why, but I will be getting, I think I'm going to get a little Squirtle tattoo, maybe in the future. I haven't made up my mind yet. I'm still thinking about it. But I love Pokemon. Shout out to Miss Ayanda Sochi 498. Oh, I think I pronounced that right. Shout out to Miss Holographic Chrome 6115. She said it's a brisket and menudo Christmas. Oh, I love brisket. We didn't do brisket this year. We usually do brisket. Shout out to Miss Banana Buddha. She says brick. Shout out to Miss Ana Rabago. Oh, hi, Ana. I remember you, baby. She's old school from the back in the days, honey. She said, Luscious, I love you. Limoncitos and Leche crew forever. Merry Christmas. Ana Rabago, I think I remember you now. Didn't I meet you in San Antonio at the meet and greet? I think, Ana Rabago, I think we met, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out to Miss Ayanda Sochisa 498. She said, love you all the way from South Africa, and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, mi amor. Merry Christmas. Shout out to the lady Kiana. I see the lady Kiana here, the lady Kiana Alexander. Shout out to at Banana Buddha. She says there is a lot of 210 girlies. Hi-yo, San Antonio. Shout out to the San Antonio girls. We also have Miss Frisson Fantamatique. Frisson Fantamatique. She said, I love you, Luscious, the most humane of all massacres. Thank you, baby. I am a lover, not a fighter. So yes, absolutely. My massacre is humane. Everyone will live after. Shout out to Maysaba. Shout out to Miss Maysaba. Okay, who else we got up in here, baby? I'm trying to give all the shout out. I'm trying to get to all the girls. I need the shout out dolls. Shout out to Miss at BWLF101. Hi, Miss Luscious. Saludos desde Matamoros. Don't do a little girl. Saludos para Matamoros, Tamaulipas. Toda la gente de Matamoros, Tamaulipas. Let me see my Patreon. What does my Patreon say? They said, I hope you get Kiana and Divina. I love you. You deserve it. Someone just randomly commented, fat pussy. You are truly amazing. Do you have the same setup in LA? You're a pro and I live for you. Actually, yes. I have this exact setup in my apartment in Los Angeles. So I will be able to keep up with this promise of going live on YouTube, and then immediately the video will go private and it will only be available for playback on Patreon. That will be once a week. I like this format. I can feel like this format is going to make everyone very, very happy. because recently I know the girls have been very unhappy with my Patreon performance, and I get it. Listen, sweetie, shred me and gag me. I deserve it. Shout out to Miss Andrew Cruz 6394. She said 210 here. What do you think of Nikki coming out as MAGA? I said it on Twitter. If you girls are not following me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. I haven't done it yet because I'm not actively listening to Nicki Minaj music, but I can't support her anymore. This is very, very unfortunate and very sad. I don't think she realizes the extent of the damage and the hurt that she is going to cause for trans people, queer people, drag queens, and in general, just, anyone who is, not conforming to gender. So many people love Nicki Minaj so much. She had been a guest judge on RuPaul's Drag Race. And for her to just randomly take such a pivot, and it's very bizarre, very strange, and something tells me that woman is not well. There is, I'm concerned. I'm concerned for her. I'm concerned for her mental health. Shout out to Miss at Cosmic Enigmas. She says, hi, Lush, you're an honorary title holder of the Feliz Navidad Miss Merry Christmas pageant. XOXO, loves you. Oh, gracias, mi amor. I was trying to read that. Yeah, I don't think Nicki Minaj is going to come back from this. This is not good. In what world? Also, I think it's such a betrayal to not only queer people, I think it's such a betrayal to people of color. Period. I think anyone who is of color reads between the lines and understands what it means to stand with Donald Trump and his supporters. And if you are a person of color and you are actually attuned to what's happening, and if you are aware and you're telling yourself the truth, you would never align yourself with someone who is so obviously a racist. It just doesn't make any sense why you would do that. So it's very unfortunate. It's sad, and it's very embarrassing for her. It's embarrassing for Nikki. Shout out to Miss Music is Live 607. She said, baby, soy un super fan desde Guadalajara. Cross-dresser. Eres una inspiración, bebé. Gracias, mi amor. Saluditos a todas las chicas de México y las chicas de Guadalajara, honey. Baby, the Guadalajara girls, sweetie. Oh my God, this is so fun. Why haven't I been doing this sooner? So I can really kiki with the dolls. Shout out to Miss Nebula Omega. She said, Lush, would you ever investigate New Orleans? Oh my God, yes, I would love to. Oh my God, the last time I was in New Orleans, I had so much fun. It would be fun to go out. But you know what? I would need to try to pick the right weather. When would be a good time when it's cold in New Orleans? I don't want to go when it's really hot and humid, because the idea of bringing Mimi out into humid hot weather, it just it stresses me out. Even here in Brownsville, Texas, I just got back, and yesterday when I was doing because I went out yesterday night, I didn't go out, I'm sorry. I was doing cameos all day yesterday for Christmas, all my last, which I still have a couple of cameos up. I went to sleep this morning, and then I woke up and I had more cameos. I have to shoot them, but they're going to have to get shot in the morning because I might not be able to get to them. However, all my cameos that I did during Christmas Eve, right before Christmas Eve, I delivered them. I got in makeup and I was sweating as I was getting ready. I turned on all the airs, I turned on all the fans, and I was like, "Ooh, baby, I'm not used to baby, 3-4 months in LA, and I'm already like, oh, honey, I don't remember this, honey. I'm not used to this." But girl, fully, I've lived here my whole life. It's just, it is a difference. The weather, if you're a big fat drag queen, good luck getting ready in hot, humid weather, honey. Shout out to Miss A-E-Z Modius GW2. She said, I love you so much, Lushious. You're a light of gold to thieving run through bricks of a doll. Oh, thank you, mi amor. I appreciate that message. Shout out to Nebula Omega. She said, come for Mardi Gras, February, nice and cold. Ooh, that could be fun. Yeah, I'm down to go through the winter. Shout out to Miss Angela Zua 5330. She said, Merry Christmas, Mother. Congrats on a successful year. We love you. Can you tell us, the boyfriend and I, We're busted bricks. Busted bricks. Miguel and Angel from Tampico. Oh my God. You know, I'm actually a descendant of Tampico. Shout out to the Tampico girls. There's a Tampico, Mexico. My dad, his entire family, they are from Matamoros and Tampico. But they actually migrated to Matamoros, which is the border of Mexico to the US, but they're all from Tampico. So technically my descendancy from my father's side is from Tampico. So shout out to the Tampico girls, honey. And yes, you and your boyfriend Miguel and Ángel are busted bricks. Los ladrillos de Tampico. Que se oiga el sonido para los ladrillos de Tampico. Shout out to Miss the Nikki V. She said, Miss Massacr, will the girls be seeing you at IBC Palm Springs in February? Is that what is it called? International Bear Convention? Is that what it is? I will say my favorite events to go to, that actually the only events that I go to as a boy, are chub events. And I actually really personally, I don't like chasers. I don't like chubby chasers. I'm very allergic to chubby chasers. I don't respect them. However, with that being said, I love chubs. Oh, I live for a chub. Maybe I need to amend that statement, because now everyone's gonna be like, Lushious hates chasers. The chasers who have ever chased me have always made me feel very disrespected. So I've only ever had very negative experiences with chasers. I actually prefer to flirt with chubs. The last time I was at a chub event, the only person that I flirted with all night was this very, very handsome, big man. He was bigger than me, taller than me. He made me feel like a small little Barbie doll. And the whole night he flirted with me. And I was like, why am I so into this? It was kind of cute. It was kind of hot. Shout out to Angel Azua. Merry Christmas. Okay, I already did the Tampico girls. I already gave the girls a shout out. The Nikki V, we did the shout. Okay, let's see. The Blob Jakefish. Another silly question. What do you think of Deborah Zambora as a drag name, short for Deborah? I don't like it. Is it too silly? Yes, I don't like it. This is my advice to you. Find a name that is easy to pronounce and easy to spell and is smart and fierce. Think about it from a branding standpoint. If I could start my career over again, I would choose a different name. I would probably choose the name Delicious Massacre. Because that is easier to spell, easier to pronounce, and it rolls off the tongue. With Lushious, I love my drag name, but the majority of people can't pronounce it, don't know how to spell it. They think it's Lashes. I've had people be like, "Oh my God, Lashes." I'm like, "Bitch, no, I'm not. It's Lushious, bitch." Shout out to David Cancun. She says, "Me again. Please shout out my ex at Derek Sterling with an I. Te amo en Chedraui y en Soriana como mexicano. Este es tu año, hermosa." Shout out my ex at Derek Sterling with an I. Shout out to Derek Sterling with an I, honey. You ain't nothing but a busted brick, baby. Shout out to Adrian Ramirez. She says, in town visiting fam. I hope this busted brick runs into you to get to say hi. I love your activism. You're such an inspiration to all the dolls and bricks. Thank you, mi amor. Thank you, mi amor. I'm so happy and I'm so grateful you see it that way. And I love that I'm seen as an inspiration, even though I will say that is not my intention. I'm very honored that people see me in that light and in that way. I guess that's the secret, isn't it? If you want to earn those stripes, it can't be your intention, because you can't do it from a place of ego. I've seen a lot of people who call themselves activists and they call themselves public servants and they call themselves leader in the community, but the reality is they're just egotistical, narcissistic monsters who do it for attention and they do it for money. I know so many people who do it for the wrong reasons, and they want to brand themselves as activists and role models and public servants and politicians, and the reality is you're nothing of the sort, and I see right through you, bitch. Shout out to at Mr. Kevinator. She says, Lush, tell us, do you miss the messy Discord dolls? I have the Discord dolls right here. Actually, I have it. What is the tea with the Discord girls? Are the Discord doing anything? Girls, ask me some questions on Discord and I'll pick one question to answer. Make some noise for the Discord girls. If you're not on Discord, girls, follow me on Discord. You can follow me down. You can find it down in the description box. Shout out to Miss Amelia666. She says, mi amor, your content is priceless, and I get my life every time. Your inspirational words in the show are much needed. Any Get Ready With Me makeup videos coming? No. No. The whole beauty guru, beauty routine, beauty makeup thing is gone and dead and buried many years ago. The beauty gurus are gone, and I think with them, everybody already learned at this point knows how to do their makeup, so there's nothing left to do. And honestly, it's not fun. I don't enjoy being on camera looking like a full brick and then putting makeup on, and then by the end, you look beautiful, and then you turn the camera off. I hate that. I want to look beautiful from the start. So no Get Ready With Me's, not in any, unless it's with the right person, I'm not interested. I would rather sit there and have a kiki and a conversation and try to, through comedy, try to press some buttons. That's what I enjoy. Shout out to Miss at DXI5593. She says, Merry Christmas, Mama. Love from the Chubby Bricks. Make some noise for the Chubby Girls. We got Joey Boy LB. He said, Merry Christmas, Muñequita Ladrillo. I love that. By the way, if you didn't know, ladrillo is the Spanish word for brick. Shout out to all los ladrillos, todos los ladrillitos out there. Make some noise for the ladrillos. We got Miss Widow Hicks. She sent a sticker. What do we get over here? We got Miss Skips 8888. She said, Lushious, still to work for the White House 2028. Honey, baby, don't do this. Don't do this to the girls. That would be lovely. Shout out to Sponge King Royale Attire. She said, on behalf of the Wiglets and James Mansfield, big fans at the House of Mansfield. Come to Vegas and spend time with the dolls. Happy holidays. Thank you for bringing so much joy to the messy world. Oh, thank you, mi amor. I live for James Mansfield. Actually, James Mansfield sent me 2 wigs, and I've only used one. I actually don't know the other. I think it's 2 of the same wig. When I tell you that wig is so lovely, but I never wear it out because I want that wig to last me for a very, very long time. Because, you know, when you start wearing pretty things out, they start turning into trash. Shout out to Andrew Cruz 6394. She said, me and Roar Briggs come back to San Antonio. We also got Evelyn Mid. She said, your Bob is giving Edna Mode we live. Much love from a Malaysian doll. Shout out to the Malaysian girls, honey. I had the #1 podcast in Malaysia for years. And if I ever launch a podcast again, I have a feeling it's going to go #1 in Malaysia all over again. Shout out to at Watching Mind 1813. She said, meet and greet, besos to all the Bricks and Chip community. Oh, baby, let me tell you, the big girls, they love them. ¿Por qué será, tita, que les gustan tanto las papitas? The big girls love chips. What's your favorite chip?
Doritos.
Doritos?
Yeah.
Really? I like Doritos too. I like Doritos. I like Doritos with bean dip. You like the shoe?
No.
You like that shoe?
Yeah, I like the shoe.
Try it on. If it fits you, I'll give it to you. If it fits.
Got it. It's my size.
It's a size 11? Oh, then it fits. Sister, you can have it. I give it to you. Shout out to Miss at Martha/Anastasia. She says, after being single my whole life, I started seeing someone a few weeks ago. It was thrilling. Then I realized I was hallucinating. Oh, I've been there. I have been there. I fully have gone on a journey through space and time with a man, and then I realized, bitch, this man he just likes to have sex with me. Is it giving? Is it the shoe? What is it giving? Oh, it's cute. I love that it's so short too. Oh, Tita, that shoe's cute. And you have a nice pedicure. I'm awful at getting a mani-pedi. If y'all look at my toes right now, baby, the girls would scream. That's what we need to do, Tita. We need to go to, what's tomorrow?
Oh.
Tomorrow is Thursday? Oh, I'm not going to have a chance tomorrow because I'm going
close, everything is close.
What about Friday or Saturday, Tita? I need to go get a manicure and a pedicure, but the whole shebang. I want them to give me the massage with the oils and shave down my feet and do all and go in, honey. Please go in. Please go in on me. Shout out to Miss Isa Aba. No, Mesaba. She said, Chip community reporting and present. Okay. You want shoe cam? Look at my shoes.
I like the shoes.
My shoes are cute, but girl, they're going to be shook at this shoe. They're not expecting me to be in this shoe right now. Look at my shoe. Girl, look at this shoe. Wrecked. Absolutely destroyed. Bare. Emphasis on the bare, honey. The girls like to go bare.
She need that one.
Oh, look, one of my followers sent this to me. The name escapes me. Thank you so much, ma'am. They sent me the shoe. I've actually never worn it because I actually think this shoe is too high for me.
But I like it.
This shoe's too high for me. It's a Jessica Simpson original, and it's a size 11, and it fits me. But I've never worn it because I don't think I can walk in this shoe. This shoes, Jessica Simpson shoes they're high, they're tall. That's a pretty tall shoe. Shout out to at DVera87. She says, "Mi amor, me and my wife love your content, and this world is such a better place with you in it." Ay, gracias, mi amor. That makes me so happy. Makes me so happy to hear that. I love that so much. Shout out to Stan de los Reyes 2786. She said, "Hola, mami, please visit the Philippines." You never know. Go there. I might be in the Philippines very soon. You never know. I want to go there too. Okay, let me see. The girls on Discord were going to ask me a question. Mickey Minaj says, "Barbie this weekend?" I don't think so. I think I want to go to a heterosexual bar. I was just telling Jessica this. I said, "Sister, I think we need to stop going to the gay bar, and we need to try to diversify ourselves, and we need to try to invade these spaces. If we want people out there to wake up and to be aware, we have to be the change." So what does that mean? I'm going to go to a straight bar, and I'm going to go and get a table and order a nice bottle, and we're going to have cocktails, and then we're going to dance, and we're going to have fun. And guess what, bitch? You're going to live. They're going to live. And if they don't live, I don't care. Because, honey, at the end of the day, you don't own the planet. You don't own the world. And this is a free, well, for now, the free country, honey. Shout out to the Messy Discord dolls. Nice, different, unusual said, "Can we have a House of Massacre show at Precinct?" It's so funny that you say that. I don't know about Precinct. I love Precinct. My favorite event at Precinct is Club Chub. I love going there. The last time I went there, I'm telling you, I was flirting with this big man, and it was very lovely. He made me feel like a tiny little Barbie doll. But let me tell you this. I don't even know. Actually, I might be able to share it. Let me ask my manager if I can share this. I am returning to the public. There is a very special party that I will be hosting in the first month in January of 2026. And I'm going to start promoting it very soon. And if you girls want to see me, because I have not shown myself anywhere in the last 3 months, there is an event, a party that I'm going to be a part of that's coming very soon. And then after that, there are more things coming. So stay tuned for that, girls. And yes, at the party where I will be, I believe my daughter and my granddaughter are coming, and they will be there, Mija and Miss Tons. Okay, who else do we have? We have Miss Advalia Stefanov. Shout out to Miss Valia Stefanov. We have Miss Sagittaire 0129. She said, do you do it, Miss Ma'am? Don't you do it? Okay, I'm gonna do it, little girl. Samuel. Why can't I pronounce that? Samuel Garay 3181 said, "Thoughts on turbulence y la burrita burrona." The people watching at home, they have no idea who Turbulence is, and they don't have no idea who La Burrita Burrona is. I don't think anybody's bothered by those girls. We wish them well. Whatever, they're going through something, and we wish them well. But my audience, the majority of my audience, they're like, who? They're not bothered, honey. Shout out to Alberto Garcia 9411. She said, "Come to Club Chico in Montebello. All the queer Latinos in LA come here. West Holly is so busted. TQUC, arriba Mexico. We are so proud of you. Ay, gracias, mi amor." Club Chico in Montebello. Where is Montebello? How far is that? How far away is that from West Hollywood? How long is the drive? If I get in my truck and I drive all the way to Montebello, what is the ETA? Because if it's more than 58 minutes, I can't do it. I'm not going. I can't do it. I'm going to be honest with you. If it's more than 58 minutes from the vicinity of my front door, I'm not investing. I can't do it to myself. Unless it's a paid gig, then baby, of course, I'll show up. I'll make sure they call their Uber and they pay for it. Shout out to Miss at 305_sunset. Lesbians for Lushious. Shout out to the lesbian girls. We must remember to think of the lesbians. Can somebody please think of the lesbians? Please, honey. Give the lesbians some representation, please. Shout out to Miss Britt, ex-brat. She says, "When I'm going through it, I always hear your voice saying, if you're going through the gigs, do not allow the gigs to go through you, little girl." Oh, mi amor, thank you, you girl. That I say it to myself. I say it to myself. Transfixed at Cobra on Thursday in LA. Oh, it's my favorite. Tita, I'm telling you, I want to take Jessica. You need to come to Los Angeles to visit me. You can stay at my apartment with me. You can stay at my house, and we are going to go to Cobra. And you are going to find not one man. You're going to find two. Every time I go to Cobra, I leave with 2 trades.
Whatever.
Every single time. Because you know,
what do you do?
No, oh, honey, I do a lot of things. But let me tell you this: the reason why I love it is because there's like 50 guys and maybe 20 girls. So that's why everyone pulls like one or you will pull trade guaranteed.
I'm gonna go.
It's so sickening. You might pull 2 pieces of trade, baby and honey, sweetie, and that to me that's a good time. That's delicious. Shout out to Miss DB9184. We got Miss DB9184 in the house, honey. Miss Carl X Valentine said Montebello from West Hollywood is 25. Okay, I'm down. Club Chico, you said? Tell them to send me a DM. Club Chico, tell them to invite me. I would love to go. I would love to. That'd be so fun. That would be so much fun to go there. Mickey Minaj said, I'm a regular at a dive bar, so straight, I swear. I give too much straight representation. I'm not the girl, what? Sweetie, listen, sweetie. Literature. Pick up a book and read and write, and you might be able to understand the art form of literature. Oh my God, I've been here. We did it. We did an hour on YouTube at 3 in the morning for this is a Christmas miracle. This is the Christmas. I have not gone live officially on this YouTube channel, I believe, in a year. Because the last time I remember, listen, we're going to have a moment. Before I leave, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to reflect. I remember a year ago to the day, December 25th, I was broke, stressed, feeling like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Am I going to, like, I was so unsatisfied and unhappy with my life. And I was so, I don't know what the word is. The word is not, it wasn't alone. It wasn't scared. I was disappointed in myself. I remember the feeling of disappointment permeating in the air. Every day I felt ashamed because I felt like, oh my God, everything that I've done and I'm going to have to give it up. I've worked so hard to cultivate my platform, my YouTube platform. I believed in my YouTube platform so viciously, so severely. I gave it everything and it wasn't working a year ago. I think at that point, maybe I had like 4 or 5 drug investigations. Like it still wasn't, like it was starting to do cute, but it still wasn't popping the way it is now. And, you know, I believe drug investigations has not reached its full potential. I have another year. I have another year to give it, to really bring it to real, like to where I see it, where I envision it. But I remember a year ago feeling so disappointed in myself and feeling so ashamed. Hold on, there's new comments. I didn't even realize there was new comments. What was the last one? Okay, we got shout out to Miss Sagittaire 0129. She said, Mother, when you come to the Philippines, visit Zamboanga City. You'll be at home, for it is called the Asia's Latin City. We speak broken Spanish. Oh, that'd be fun. To go to the Philippines, we got to visit Zamboanga. I need to go.
Over there speak Spanish, I think.
Really?
Yes, a little.
The Asian people, they like Spanish too, right? Yeah. I love that. Shout out to Esteban Dejo. She sent us a little sticker. We also got Miss Kodama _trip. She said, love from Berlin. You have many adoring fans here. Shout out to Berlin. Oh, I want to go to Berlin one day. That would be so much fun. I want to go to London. I hear there's a lot of chubby chasers in London. I need to find a man who is very attracted to a big creature. Y'all know what I mean. Like, I can't be with a man who is like, his idea of an attractive man is like one of those guys from Heated Rivalry. Like I will never measure up. I'll never get there. So I don't want to ever date a man who their idea of beauty is one of the FAGs from Heated Rivalry. Like automatically, if I ask you, I always do this, by the way. I'll talk to guys and I'll ask them, okay, so like, who's your type? Who's attracted to you? And if they tell me like, oh, like someone who's like super hyper masculine and hot, I'm like, okay, I'm not wasting my time. I'm not going down this trip with you, because then that means that we're gonna date and you're gonna be with me, but the ideal man of your dreams looks nothing like me. Like I could never do that. So let me tell you, if you're out there and you're watching and you are attracted to femme chub bricks, hit me up in the DMs right now, baby, because I'm the man for you, honey. Let me tell you, sweetie, because I'm not doing this with these FAGs anymore, honey. Shout out to the Berlin girls. Oh, but the reason why I was saying that is because I've heard that in London they love big bricks, the big old. I like that. I live for that. Shout out to Chris Andres 2011. She says, Merry Christmas. Please investigate San Francisco, like out of the closet. I want to go to San Francisco. I've had fun in San Francisco. I like San Francisco. Shout out to Frankie Choi 2846. She says, hello from Hong Kong. I learned about you from Trixie and Katya, and now I am a huge fan. Oh, thank you, mi amor. Listen, I can't even share the things that are coming, but all I can say is I'm having a lot of fun with Trixie and Katya. Shout out to Miss Fiddlesticks. Miss Fiddlesticks, she says, Merry Christmas from Australia. My bestie Dan and I love you and get our absolute lives. Looking forward if you ever come down under. Gracias, mi amor. Oh, let me see this. Hold on. I haven't even thought about this. Let me go to because I'm on StreamYard. Hold on. Where is this at? Girls, I'm coming. Hold on. I'm trying to see what is YouTube giving us today. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go right over here. I'm going to go to my YouTube channel and I'm going to go here. Okay, what is this? I'm going to pause it. But there is it over? Where does it show me? Where does it show me? It's here somewhere. I'll figure it out. Okay. I'm coming back to this to you girls. Shout out to Miss at YNOATO1. She said, read and write, you bricks. Absolutely, honey. Shout out to Miss DB9184. What advice do you got for baby girls and gays? I am a late blooming. My biggest advice to you is be as gay as possible, be as queer as possible, especially around the people who are not used to it, who it's new to them, people who think it's strange, people who are allergic to it. Always stand tall, be proud of who you are, because you are going to be that point of reference. You might be the one that breaks down that wall and makes them understand that we are normal. It is our responsibility. It's not really our responsibility, but if we want to create change, we can take it. We can grab it and make it our responsibility to teach people that queer people are just as the same as everybody else. We just sometimes think differently and sometimes we present differently, but we're just the same as everyone else. We come in peace and we mean no harm. We're not here to hurt anyone. We're just here to live our lives the same as everybody else. And sometimes we are the change. We have to be the ones to represent for the queers out there. So be yourself. Walk into every room proud of who you are. Don't ever let them make you feel ashamed of yourself. Do not ever let them make you feel ashamed of yourself and make them make you feel like you don't deserve to be in that room. Shout out to Esteban Dejo. ¿Cuándo viene para Sonora, mija? ¿Dónde está Sonora, tita?
Enseguida de Chihuahua.
Enseguida de Chihuahua.
Chihuahua, yeah.
Pero Sonora es un estado?
Yes.
Sonora is the state.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yes.
Sonora is a capital.
No.
Sonora is not the city?
No.
Sonora is the state.
Yes.
And then, okay, so what's the capital of Sonora?
I'm not remember.
Put it in the comments, girls. Put it in the comments. Let's see if the lady Jessica is correct. Shout out to the Blobject Fish. She said, here's another $5 on top. Thanks for answering my silly questions and thanks for all the smiles. Big love. Gracias, mi amor. Shout out to Miss ALV Extra. She said, your country salutes you. Thank you for all you do to educate and serve. Gracias, mi amor. Shout out to DXI 5593. Hermosillo is the capital of Sonora. Okay, yes. Work. I want to go to Hermosillo. Shout out to DXY 5593. Shalata Trade, honey, the FAGs. Okay, trust. Shout out to the Lady Orchid 6389. Don't you think on it. We love you. That's never changed. Ay, gracias, mi amor. We also have Miss Ilana Smile. Miss Ilana Smile. We got PC Larson, a new member. Thank you, mi amor. We also have Jorge Carrillo, 8656. And they say, visit Minneapolis, Minnesota. The dolls here love you, baby. Ooh, Minnesota. That sounds fun. That sounds like it could be very strange. Very strange, Minnesota. Sonora Town has sickening tacos de harina in Los Ángeles. A mí me gusta. Me prefiero yo el taco de tortilla de harina que el de masa. And that's when you know you're a real Tex-Mex big girl. When you like flour tortillas. I'm a flour tortilla girl. I like when my mom will make flour tortillas from scratch, and then we get with a spoon. You get some butter. Wow. When they're hot, you put some butter on it, and you roll it into a little taquito. Un taquito de tortilla de harina con mantequilla, delicioso.
But I don't like that burritos for Chihuahua.
I never ever. Let me go on the record. I hate a burrito. I hate a burrito
because it's not a.
I'm not even necessarily. I get the whole taco craze. I will eat tacos. I do like tacos. But tacos are not like my favorite Mexican kind of food. I would prefer.
What do you think about that chili cheese burrito from Taco Bell?
Chili cheese, I hate it.
Me too.
I hate anything burrito. That's because I also don't like when they make a burrito and then you have to like the way they fold it and then you bite and the first bite is like all the tortilla.
Yeah,
I hate it. Nasty. I hate it. I do not like a burrito. Never liked it.
It's not the same. The taco, the tortilla de harina. It's not the same. It's that people don't understand that.
I prefer a taco. If it's a flour tortilla, I prefer a taco. 100%. I love a good old breakfast taco with like eggs and cheese and potato or eggs and bacon with cheese or like eggs with chorizo and eggs on a flour tortilla. Oh baby, it's the best. I love. At Adrian Ramirez, restaurant recommendation here in the 956. Okay, you first. What do you recommend for him to? If he's coming to Brownsville, where should he go eat?
The tacos.
Really?
Yeah.
Where? Which one? You have to give specific. Which ones are your favorite tacos in Brownsville, Texas?
El Último Taco.
El Último Taco, which is on Southmost. Yeah. No, it's Último Taco is on the freeway, right before on Price. Okay, so you're gonna be on the freeway. You're gonna get off on Price, and right on the side of the freeway, it's El Último Taco is the name of the place. It's that is probably the number one taco place
with the charro beans
in frijoles especiales.
Yeah,
los frijoles especiales, and try some tacos de bistec, tacos de ¿cómo se le dice el de trompo?
Trompo, hello.
Pero ¿cómo se le dice el nombre oficial? What's the official name? Al pastor. Tacos al pastor, se les dice. Tacos al pastor, tacos de bistec with frijoles especiales at El Último Taco in Brownsville, Texas. That's her recommendation. That's her.
What is yours?
My recommendation.
Taco Palenque.
I know. I hate Taco Palenque. Taco Palenque is not Mexican food, first of all. That's Tex-Mex food created by Caucasian people. I don't trust it. It's not for us, by us. I don't believe it. I would recommend. I like Lynn's. I like Asian buffet. My recommendations are go to Lynn's and then make sure you go to the back to the Mongolian Grill and get all the raw ingredients that you like, and then get it cooked fresh. And then so you'll get one plate of like the Chinese buffet food, like hot and like fresh and delicious, and then go through all the little buffet aisles and then pick the little things that you like to eat. I love the coconut shrimp. I like the fried shrimp. The fried fish. It's a lot of seafood in the Chinese buffets. Love the Chinese buffet here. But let me tell you this: the reason why the Chinese buffets are really good here because, as you girls know, Chinese food is American food. It's not actually Chinese food. It's American food, but it's American food that Mexican people cook. The here in Brownsville, the trade cooks the food. Every time I go to the Lynn's buffet, I see one of the workers is a piece of trade that I either already had him, or he wants me, or he likes the dolls. The Lynn's buffet, the men that work there, they are trade. And then there's another buffet. There's two. They're rivals. They're always battling each other for who's the best. And let me tell you, the Mexican ladies will decide. And Jessica knows this. Ask a Mexican lady in Brownsville which one is your favorite, and someone's going to say Lynn's is her favorite, or someone's going to say I like the Asian. But it's Asian buffet and the Lynn's buffet.
I think the Lynn's is better.
You like buffet, but let me tell you this. I just went 2 nights ago to the Asian buffet, and I liked it more. Because last month when I was here for Thanksgiving, I went to the Lynn's. And the Lynn's, the food, I don't know if they had a bad night. It just didn't give it to me. But the Asian buffet, tita, it's had a resurgence. Está bien rico. Ves y pruébalo. Como que, like, they changed everything. Everything is everything. The service, the way the man cooked the food from scratch. I was shook. For them to shake me, I was shook. It was so good.
What did you drink?
I'm still drinking the same thing that I was drinking earlier. I've been slowly sipping because I don't want to run my mouth. When I have alcohol, baby, it'll go like this. Wow. And then and it sneaks up on me, and then before I know it, I'm feeling it. The demon comes out. Shout out to Miss Ilana Smile, said, forgot to type in a message, but love from Southeast Asia. May your light never dim for anything or anyone. Ay, gracias, mi amor. Thank you for that wish. That's beautiful.
Sonora.
Esteban Dejo dijo, Sonora is below Arizona. Hermosillo is the capital. I live in the northern part of Sonora in a city called Agua Prieta. Oh, I love that. Me encanta. Named by European colonizers. Damn, honey, they got the girl. I love that. Saluditos to Hermosillo, Sonora, and the girls from Agua Prieta. I love that. Shout out to Miss Adrian Ramirez. She said, ate that yesterday after the gym. Oh, honey, what were you eating, baby? Some ass? What did you eat after the gym? Shout out to Geriatric Millennial 4234. She just gave a little shout out. Shout out to Miss Joey Boy LB. Merry Christmas to the Leche crew. Oh, by the way, now that we're reaching an even higher form of consciousness and awareness, I need to open it up to you girls. Go to my Discord right now in the comments and let me know, what should I call my followers? I feel like for years I've called them the Leche crew. But now that we are starting to reach the mainstream, I think we need to revisit. And so what should I call my followers? I feel like I am Mother Creature. And so I was thinking of either calling y'all the little creatures. But I don't know if y'all like vibing with that. But let me know, what should I call my followers? I love the term, of course, I always say little girls. But, you know, in mainstream society, like, do I really want to be a 37-year-old man calling other 35-year-old men little girls? Like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. But let me know in the comments. Sound off now. What am I going to call my fan base? Because I think we need to change it up. From when did I start YouTube? Like around 2017 to now, 2025, I've called my followers the Leche crew. But I think it's time to evolve. I'm going through an evolution. You know, I used to be a big old drag queen that used humongous hair and crazy makeup, but I've changed. I've evolved. And so I think it's time for the fandom to evolve as well. So let me know in the comments, what do you think I should name my followers? Because I think we need to create a shirt and we need to make it official. Shout out to @Geriatric Millennial. She says, Queen, can you call my sis Aisha a busted brick, please? We love you, Queen. Let me tell you something, little girl. Aisha, don't do it, little girl. Don't do it. You're nothing but a busted brick, Aisha. Shout out to Miss @JKI328. She says, come to Kentucky with Trixie. Show these bricks how it's done. Merry Christmas. Not me in Kentucky. What am I going to do in Kentucky? Do you think the Kentucky Fried Chicken is better in Kentucky?
No, I don't think so. I think in Louisiana is better.
Oh, you think the chicken, the Popeyes in Louisiana is better?
Yeah,
you think?
I love
you
it.
think?
Yes.
Do they?
Yes.
Do you think they put an extra spine?
Yeah.
Oh, We need to go try some Popeyes in Louisiana, honey. Okay, let me see. Who else do we got up in here? We got Miss D Death 999. She says, I'm from Corpus Christi, Texas. I have no community here. My dad kicked me out at 14, and I haven't spoken to my mom in years. I am 30 now. Your voice and the way you speak make me miss my family. Oh, mi amor. Sending you love.
Is you.
Yes, your family is you. That's so good.
Yeah,
that is so wise. Listen, I was thinking about this the other day. Sometimes we get sad and, I don't have a lot of family during the holidays, or I don't have a lot of people around me. Remember that we are the architects of our life. And if you want a large family, you have to create it. And you can create it through chosen family, through your sisters, your friends around you. It is your responsibility to create the life that you want. Do not let life create a life for you that you didn't sign up for. It's your responsibility to do what you have to do to create it, to steer it, to make it into what you want. If you want more friends, you have to try. You have to try to be more social. You have to try to go out there. You have to go introduce yourself to people. Try to start conversations with people. You have to make an effort to create the life you want. You can't just sit there and think, my life, I'm just going to sit here and it's just going to land in my lap. If you want a humongous family and every Christmas you want to be surrounded by 30, 40, 50 people, you are going to have to create a plan of attack, work at it every day and make it happen. And before you know it, I promise you, in a year or 2 years from now, you will have a Christmas party with 30, 40, 50 people in it because you made it happen. Every single person that you meet is an opportunity for you to plant a seed. And then we watch that seed grow. I was telling my mom, if this year I went all out for Christmas. We opened our Christmas present last night, and I got everybody these like very thoughtful gifts. And I'm in a really cool place in my life where I have a possibility to make that happen. And I told my mom, I said, I have to be the one to create. If we want grand gestures, we're going to have to be the ones to do them. If you want romance in your life, how about you start being a little bit more romantic? And then when you plant those seeds, the romance will come back to you. And so we have to be the ones. We have the power to create. We are like magicians, like the Avengers, bitch. You have the power to create your reality. You just have to put in the effort and don't give up. You can make it happen. But you have to remember, like Jessica just said, you are your family. It starts with you. First, you got to make sure you're taking care of yourself. What do you need today? You need water. You need food. Try to put good food in your body so your body responds well. And try to exercise too. Every day, if you can, make yourself sweat. Sweating equals healing.
Y si él está bien, todo a su alrededor va a estar bien.
If you are good, everything around you will be good. Yeah, it's true. It is so true. And so many people are like, I'm alone. Bitch, you got you. Get up and go out there, figure it out, make it happen for yourself. You can do it. If you believe in yourself and you're passionate, you can make it happen. You can make nothing out. You can make something out of nothing, bitch, if you are determined. Shout out to Miss Joey Boy LB. She said the bricks, honey. Shout out to Miss Flem.404. She said, what are your thoughts on furries? I love you so much. Well, listen. I have this trade who comes over and he brings one of those little dog bone choker gags. And he makes me like put the little bone in his mouth and then I get the little and then I close it. Yeah, I put a gag on him and I love it because I just don't want to hear him speak. Oh, I love it. So I guess that's kind of in the world of no, he brings it and I put it and I wrap it and I wrap it around it. God. Yeah, I love it. I live.
It's too much.
Yeah. He even has he'll pull out one of those little like BDSM collars and he wants like I put it around and I strap it and then I put the little chain and I have the little chain and I think it's lovely. Honey, listen, if you are not hurting anyone and you are not doing it with any kind of wrong intentions, explore your kinks. Live your life, honey. I live. Shout out to Miss at Cam/L8 whatever. Can you call my boyfriend Lemons a busted brick? Let me tell you something, Miss Lemon. Baby, that lemon is squeezed, honey, and you ain't nothing but a busted brick, honey. Okay, who do we come up with? We got Miss Esteban Dejo. She said, I do PR for my niece's beauty brand, Prado's Beauty. Can I send you some PR? we've been featured on Trixie's channel in the past as well. Se puede. Claro que se puede, mi amor. Please send me a DM on my Instagram and I will send you my info. Also, girls, I am under new management. I don't know if I haven't officially announced it, but I officially have management. I am being managed now by Zodiac Entertainment. So if you girls go online on my Instagram, anybody out there, if you're trying to book me, go. You can email you go to my Instagram and you click the little email tab, and it will take you straight to my management's email, and they will handle it for anyone who has any questions. Shout out to Cherry Seraphim. She said, I love watching your videos and the confidence you exude. Your light helped me be less shy, and I'm so happy you exist in this world. Gracias, mi amor. I'm so happy that I think shyness is awful, and I think if I had a gift, I would try to help everyone to be just less shy and more confident, and to just really come into your skin and comfort and know that you are worthy of just being yourself. There's nothing for you to be shy about. Shout out to Miss Akido Shido. She said, you make my heart so warm and a big little girl, okay? You are a light and you have brought so much to my life. Thank you, Miss Kido Shido. Oh, baby, this piece of hair. She's coming for me, honey. We got Miss Citizen 52. Lushious, San Diego. I am so glad that you are with family and friends. Shout out to your late tia. I hope that you feel the love from us too. How do we get through holidays after a big loss? Well, I don't have any advice like on how to get through it. The only thing I can say is you just have to go through it. You have to feel it. You know, if you're feeling sad, it's okay to feel sad. We actually we did not play music this year, not till a little earlier, after 12. We put music on, but out of respect for my tia who passed away, my other tias were here, and out of respect for them because they're in a grieving period, while my tias were here, we did not play any music. So we were all kind of just in the back. Everyone, we had dinner. We were all like chilling, kikiing, talking. We were having a great time, but there was no music playing in the background because we, out of respect for my tias who they still believe in those traditions, we respected that there was no music to be played. But then once my tias, once they left and it was just, you know, the younger people, the younger kids, they were out there, they played music, and I get it 100%. Everyone has different beliefs and different traditions, but we are respectful. The only thing I can tell you is you have to don't distract yourself so much that you don't feel what you need to feel. If you have to feel the sadness, if you have to feel the pain, sit with it, feel it, give yourself a day, cry it out. Sometimes the human body needs to cry. It needs to grieve what it's feeling. And then
people need to feel.
Yeah, we need to feel.
Because
we can't just escape and run away. Nobody wants to feel now.
This is the sad thing.
These girls don't want to feel anything. These girls, not even in the booty hole. Even in the booty hole. Let me tell you, the girls they're doing so many, they're doing so many chemicals and so many things because these girls don't even want to feel the train when they're ramming them and pounding them down and railing them. They don't want to feel physical pain or emotional pain. The girls, honey.
Oh my God.
Shout out to Miss Bio Enthusiast, honey. Love your channel. Big love from a gay man from the South. Shout out to the gay man from the South. We also have Miss Reality Relapsing. Shout out to Miss Reality. We also have Miss O. Andrea. She said, honey, it's rough times for Christmas. We also have Miss LL Cool Gay. Sent us a little shout out. We also have Miss Pixie Teaser 204. Merry Christmas, Luscious, from the Lesbian Dolls. The Lesbian Dolls are here. Shout out to Wonderlust Forever 82. She says, Mama, so happy to see your success. I got my Trade Center shirt sent to me all the way here in Malaysia. Can you read me? Roxy for Filth. I love you. Let me tell you something, Roxy. Baby, let me tell you, when the trade comes over to your house, they run away, honey. They run away. Honey, let's talk about, there's girls out there, they struggle so much. It's rough. They can't, even the trade runs out. And I don't know what that's like because it's, let me think, has it ever really actually happened to me? I don't think so, but I've seen it happen before. I've seen it happen before to other girls. And it's rough, but it's real. And it happens. Shout out to the girls out there, whoever had trade. And the moment you open the door and the trade looks at you and they run away. Press the number 1 in the comments if it's ever happened to you.
Oh my God.
We are the creatures. Call us creatures. They want me to just call them creatures. I think that's what it's going to be, the creatures. My little creatures. I love the juxtaposition to little monsters, the little creatures. I love it. I'm so delusional that I feel like I'm at the point where my fandom should be the little creatures. Shout out to Este Bandejo. She said, ya le mandé DM por Insta. Gracias. Gracias, mi amor. I'm going to check my Instagram and check the DMs. Okay, girls, we've been here for I gave you girls an hour and 30 minutes. It's a Christmas miracle, my first live stream in a year. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for an incredible year. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you for engaging with my videos. Thank you for sharing my videos and for all of your words of love and support through all of this. It's been an incredible year. I'm a completely different person. This year has been all about learning and healing. And look at me. I live in Los Angeles now. I'm home for the holidays, and I have so many ideas and things that I want to do with my life for the next couple of years. And I love that I'm excited about my life, and I have all these dreams and these hopes and all these plans. That's really beautiful, because for a long time, there were moments there where I was like, bitch, I don't know what I'm going to do the next year. And so now that I see a path before me and I have a vision, and I love that I'm able to execute it, and I'm having so much fun doing it. And that's because of you, the people at home who have been watching my videos for the last 5, 6, 7 years. Muchas gracias. Thank you so much from the bottom of my gay little heart. This video is going to be available to be rewatched only on Patreon. So if you girls want to rewatch this video and any future live streams that I stream from now on going forward, they will only be available on Patreon. So subscribe to the Patreon now. Shout out to the Lily Zong. She says, watching you with the Fear and crew. Trixie and Katya just sent me all the good vibes I needed to get through the bad days. Merry Christmas from Manila. Round, bald, very not little creature from Manila. I love that. I love that people they always, these words they're offensive. In the gay community, getting called a brick, that's shade. Getting called a creature, that is shade. And I love that I sit here and I proudly claim these words and I evolve them with love. I turn them upside down, I flip them around, and I create them into a term that means love. Like, to me, that is wow, because those are words that I've been called in my life, and they were so they were not words that were given to me or said to me in a good-natured way. It was shade. It was an insecurity that they saw and they attacked. And now I sit here and I claim it and I evolve it, and it turns into something new. And to me, it represents love. If I call you a brick or a creature, bitch, that means I live for you. And I love that my followers now, baby, the creatures, honey, they're here. Shout out to Ms. DDeath999. She said, thank you. I find immense joy from watching your videos and happy to know you are thriving. From the D-O-double-G to the D-O-double-L. Thank you, mi amor. Shout out to Band of Misfits. How do you handle nosy profiling store workers following you around the store while you're just trying to unwind and shop? From Wilton Manors, Florida. Oh, I'm very vocal. When people start walking around me and I'm like, hey, baby, oh, sweetie, I'm not going to steal anything, honey. I'm just looking around. Thank you, sweetie. Like, I make myself known and I communicate that I know that, baby, you're doing too much. You're making me feel like you're watching me because I'm going to steal something. So, make sure you throw out them little digs and communicate that you know, and you can relax, baby. I'm not here to steal, sweetie. I'm just shopping around. Shout out to Miss Mary _Flowers. She says, can you give my fiance Alexis a shout out? We adore you. He introduced me to you. We fell asleep hugging, laughing, and watching you every night. You make us so happy and give us hope. Shout out to Alexis, honey, the fiance, baby. Let me tell you something, Alexis. You are so blessed because the majority of people, baby, they can barely pull trade. And you're over here pulling Miss Mary Flowers. Y'all see each other. You love each other. You share your life with each other. You're about to get married to each other. That's really beautiful. Focus on the blessing that is the fact that you are seen and loved by another person and you share your life with that person. Because the majority of the people at home, they're alone and bitter, honey. Make some noise for the bitter, lonely girls out there. Shout out to Miss Joshua Woods, 2577. She said, Luscious, big fan. I wanted to come visit you during DJ set in ATL, but I was stage managing a play that opened that night. Question. I'm starting Ozempic, but I'm afraid of the needle and scared of asking for help. Oh, sweetie, don't be scared. That needle doesn't feel like nothing. You do it by yourself. Sweetie, just pop the pen, make sure the safety's off, and you put it to your skin and you press the button. It's a fraction of a second, and it doesn't even it's not like, well, I mean, unless you're like going through the needle with the bottle and you're having to inject yourself, but with the little pen, it's a 1-2 step. You ain't even got to be worried about it, honey. Just let it happen and move it on. You got to do what you got to do, baby, for your health. Shout out to LL Cool Gay. She said, girl, me and the boyfriend are drunk and playing classic bops on the accordion and guitar. We're out here, the creative dolls, the FAG. Oh, I love that. I love when someone knows how to play an instrument. In my family, we have the gift of music. My little brother plays guitar. My uncle used to play the accordion and he used to sing. I have family members like the musical genes, they run in our blood. When I was in middle school, I used to play the cornet. I used to play a trump. The cornet, yeah. I don't remember it anymore, but I used to play it. And I fully believe that once I release my first album, baby, let me tell you, the musical influences will be there because I'm a very savvy woman and I take it very seriously. So one day I can't wait. Actually, not one day, I will. I cannot wait for the day when I finally start creating and releasing my own music. It's going to be delicious.
I can.
Yeah, I've done it before, but that one, it didn't really count. Little girls, I love you so much. Thank you so much for hanging out and kikiing with me. This video is going to go down for now, and you will be able to watch it on Patreon. I'm going to put it on Patreon in a minute. I love you girls so much. I will see you in the next video. Merry Christmas, little girls.